Why has the news cycle been curiously slow the last couple of days? Good morning, everyone. It's March 24th, 2023. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and here's the latest. So, as we know, there's been a lot of countries around the world with protests and upheavals. Specifically, France, yesterday, and the last couple of days, has been revolting over the decisions that Macron has made. He, amongst other things, raised the minimum retirement age from 62 to 64, and the people are pissed about it. They're revolting, they're rioting. And what I find interesting is that the riot police, some of them, and firefighters are joining in with the protesters. What does that tell you? It tells you that people have had enough, and they're standing up to these powers that are trying to control and influence us. This is a good thing. Hunter Biden's back in the news. He has allegedly used an FBI mole by the name of One Eye to give him tip-offs on possible China probes. Now, there's been a lot of exposure of what the Biden family has done, Hunter, the big guy, and so forth. But now it's getting more and more. There's more and more information coming out, and it's even leaking into mainstream media, which I find interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that. More banking news. Deutsche Bank is down 13% this morning. UBS down 7%. Barclays down 6%. I think there's something going on here in terms of the news narrative. I think these things with Trump specifically have tried to hijack the news narrative to kind of keep our eye away from what's going on with the banking system. You know, it's typical government. Look over here, don't look over here. But I find it interesting that, again, the banks are back in the news. The banks are dropping significantly again this morning. And of course, they delayed the Trump case again. I really believe that this is a hijacking of the news narrative to keep eyes off of certain things and put them on other things. We'll have to keep an eye on it, see how it plays out. Ron DeSantis down in Florida, him and Trump are feuding, as we know. At least it appears that way. Maybe it's theater. Maybe it's just optics. I don't know. But he just came out and talked about Putin being a war criminal. I find that very interesting, that he would come out and say that. Who knows? Maybe that's part of this whole news narrative thing. And then lastly, we'll talk a little bit about what happened with TikTok yesterday. I think the CEO came out, and I think he did a very good job of explaining where he's at. And again, I will say it again. I don't think it has anything to do with data collection, because Google, Facebook, Instagram, they're all guilty of it to the nth degree. But I believe part of this is that because TikTok is eating their lunch when it comes to money generation, to revenue. And I think that the powers that be don't like that. And I don't know if it's going to get banned. I hope it doesn't. But we'll have to see how it plays out over time. But I think in the meantime, let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's spread the truth. Let's keep things exposed. That's how we win. Exposure is how we win. So anyway, as usual, like, follow, share, and subscribe. And you can find me on Rumble at rumble.com/Sam Shalhoub. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great Friday. Looking forward to a great weekend, and we'll talk again soon.